Welcome once again. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we want to look at a very important topic. That is, how do you build a strong customer base using one of our top products, that is Supergro. By the way, before I invite the trainer for the day, allow me to mention this, that you don't have to be a master of all the products. Because I've seen some people making that mistake. They want to master every single product and move every single product, but they are not good at any. It's not possible. You'll end up being a jack of all trade, all products. So the idea is have some knowledge about other products, but have that one or two products or three products that you are so good at. Remember, no one is very good at anything until they perfect it, they practice and they work on it. And one of the products that you'll never go wrong if you master, I can assure you of this, is Supergro for farming. Because so many countries are depending on farming. And therefore, once you've mastered that, and it's a product that people will be using throughout, they finish, they replenish. Other products might be like a 3NN, omega-3, CalMag, whichever you feel you are passionate about. For today, we'll focus on Supergro. And the person who will be training us on this, I can tell you, maybe she will echo the same. She wasn't good at the same some time back. But the minute she decided she wants to narrow down to that one product, Supergro, she is doing at times thousands of personal points. Tonight, in fact, you realize she'll be among the top in personal PVs just because of the same product. And therefore, if you are keen enough tonight and listen carefully, and then you implement what you learn, because learning is not enough, and in fact, it's not learning until you implement, there is no doubt about you becoming very good in building a customer base for Supergro, and they are therefore having many or very high personal PVs. So without much ado, I want to introduce to you our upcoming software director anytime. One of our directors in Nakuru, doing very well, and that is none other than Christine Ondari. Christine Ondari, I can see you. Please take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi. How are you? How is team? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that introduction. And as you have said, today we are going to look at what it takes to build a strong customer base in network marketing. So what is this customer base business? So building a strong and sustainable customer base in network marketing requires moving beyond simple recruitment and focusing on genuine relationships, product value, and consistent service. That is about building your customer base, so you are able to drive what the customer wants. And so we are saying you become a customer-based person. You be solution-oriented. Don't push a product to a customer because you want to get many PVs or you are desperate to do your 100 PVs. So what you are doing here is to create a relationship so that this customer is able to come for this product again, to even give you referrals, to get a satisfied person. Just like when you go to the doctor doesn't just prescribe. A good doctor will not just give you a prescription to go and get medicine. First, they will need to understand your past, get to know what your challenges are, understand your health, your challenge, and then give you a solution. If they have to refer you for tests, then you go for the test, and then they will give you a solution. That is why we have most of us going to a specific doctor. You say, I am satisfied when I go to Dr. So-and-so. So in this time, we have a Dr. Christine who will give me a solution to my product in Neolife. And so when I engage Christine, I know she will give me a solution to my problem. She will not just tell me to buy a product. That is being customer oriented. You're giving a solution to the customer's need. And so what do you need to be able to serve this kind of customer, or for you to be able to do what is required of you in this business? You realize that every time we are training, we are asked to either request the person, your prospect, to come for one-on-one meeting. You take them through the process to understand the business, or to come and listen in our online meetings. So what are we trying to do here is to have the person that you want to bring on board to have a clear understanding on what the business takes. So you need to have a mindset to do the business. Yeah, the right mindset is very key for you to be able to succeed. So you need to also know that it is not a business that you're not going to just sign in and start drawing money from an ATM, no. So it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So you need to know, accept what it takes to succeed in this business. So you invite your downline or your prospects, let them come and listen in the meeting, so that they know that when you come in, you are going to do the basics. Ones we are always told that you come in, buy the product, be the first-hand user of the product, get to know how it works, and you will be able to give a good experience about the customer. Or you listen to what your upline has gone through, their satisfaction level, even probably for this particular product, Supergro, whether they have had a demonstration site and they have photos of the same, and so you use the same stuff to be able to explain yourself to the person that you're talking about. So most important there we are saying is mindset, the right mindset. Appreciate the business and learn. One of our core things here that we need to do is to learn. You must get more details. Just like our 5DD has said that you have to appreciate the product. You have to know what you are presenting to the person that you are coming across, the person that you want to introduce to either buy the product to use or to either do a resale. Yeah, so you must get back, other than just coming for trainings, you need to dig deeper. You either have to engage your upline or you consult your cross line to be able to find out more about the product. A good example is if you have someone coming to sell to you, say, something like insurance, and he comes not knowing what they are presenting, would you really buy from that person? I don't think you will be able to buy whatever thing they are presenting before you. So that is how bad it looks when you present yourselves before a prospect or a customer that you are looking forward to either buy from you in volumes, or it is a large-scale farmer and you do not know much about the product. So you need to be very, very confident as you present yourself to your prospect. So then you also need to have, once you have learned, you have got to know, you have known the product, you need to have to prioritize what you think is right for you at any one time. If it is calling customers, if it is looking at doing people that you have served before, prioritize and get to know where am I going to get more results on what you're doing. So put more time in prioritizing your work. Don't put a lot of time in probably developing a list that is not giving you results, because here we are talking about a customer base. We are not talking about just onboarding people. We are looking at somebody that you can serve, a few people who can give you quality business. So prioritize your work and get to know what gives you good results. So as we've said, you need to know your product. You need to develop yourself. If there's anything that you have done wrong before, probably when you went a certain presentation and you made some mistakes, you need to learn from the mistakes. What is it I didn't do right? Like for me, I think I made a couple of mistakes before I started developing or being very confident to present myself to my customers. I really made enough mistakes. You know, like you are going to make a presentation somewhere and you have no confidence, you don't know the product well, you need to learn these things, you all need to appreciate. So build your communication skill well, and that is by going back to either the trainings, or you engage your upline, your crossline, those that have been there before, people that have been successful in this business and they understand this product very well. I really would want to appreciate my upline 5D, PT Flow, for always encouraging me when I almost gave up. Actually, in my very first year, second year, I actually almost pulled off because I felt I was not getting the results that I wanted. And so I thank you so very much, PT Flow, for contributing to my achievements so far. So then again, we need to, there are very important materials. We have videos that the company has put in our back office. There's a lot of material, trainings. We have the write-up that we are normally given in the package from the company. That is enough material that the company has set up for us. It is still under development, and we have to appreciate that. In as much as we have an upline that we can always refer, we are talking about building confidence to be able to do this business on your own. Yeah, you don't have to keep referring. Even a good student, you teach them and you expect them to master. So be a good leader. Don't spoon feed your downlines. I think I'm not very good in spoon feeding. I would want people who are hands-on, just like I have also developed myself together with my upline. Then this business, you have to treat it like real business. You know, it's not just any other business that you think you will just walk in and sit there for 10 minutes and you are off, you go and do other things. No, this is big time business. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. So if you do what your upline or the people that have been there before you, if you follow the laid down rules from your upline, from the company itself, from network marketing itself as an institution, you will be able to achieve what you really want. So you have to set up. You even also have to know that you have to set strategies on how to get to where you want to go. For me, I am working really hard to be able to get to Ruby Director. Thanks 5DD for that prophecy, and I'm believing that it's happening very soon. So you need to treat this business as real business, just like a shop that you wake up every morning, like a salaried person where you're waking up to know, today I'm going to the office, I have targets that I have to achieve. So appreciate this opportunity as real business. Then you have to believe in the product. So if you do not know the product, you cannot express yourself. For sure, you cannot explain yourself. And as such, it means that you don't even know the product. You are talking about what other people are doing. You don't believe in the product yourself. So you need to do it with enough passion. Yeah, as you present it to somebody, tell them, yes, this thing, I have used it. I did 1, 2, 3 with it, or I sold it to one of my farmers and they were able to do 1, 2, 3. These are the results. So believe in the product. You can also share, if you have not used the product yourself, you can share videos that have been used by other distributors, your farmers that have shared, and that will help you to be able to explain yourself. So it shows for sure that in whatever you're doing, you understand it, and it is going to give this very customer the results that they are looking for. And then, of course, as we said, relationship building, you need to be human first. Focus on being interested on what is this particular person wants. If it is money and you are selling the Supergro, tell them, yes, this product is good. And if you want to sell it, you are joining us. Let us, this is how we are able to make money. Yeah. So be interested in what this person wants. Listen to their need first. As a prospect or as the customer that you're selling to, be interested in knowing what their need is. Don't just focus on wanting to sell that product. Yeah. Then shift from selling. Okay, that is the same thing, from selling to serving. So when you serve this customer well, and you're able to close the problems they have, like most farmers will ask you, if I use Supergro, will I still use the NPK? Will I still use the CAN? Or I'm told Supergro is a pesticide. You know, you need to serve. Don't just say, you go and try it. Understand the product. That's why you were saying, understand the product and be able to serve this customer. Don't just tell them, buy and you go and see it for yourself. No, serve the customer, answer their questions right. Then be patient and persistent as you approach to be able to close a deal. Be very patient. Don't push someone to close. No, they are giving you an appointment. Come another time. They are not ready. They have not said no. So you need to be very patient with the customer or with your downline, the person that you are prospecting. Be very patient with them. And then as such, they will see that indeed this person wants me to benefit, because probably they have just planted their maize or they have planted their beans, and you want to help them to get good results. Just tell them, yes, it is good to, when you want to get good results, you will need to start right from the beginning so that the crop grows healthy and it will give you good results. So you are not just pushing the product to buy, but you're telling them, this is the results that you will get if you start early. Yes, you will get good results if you can start midway, but if you start early, you will get better yield. So then we said you need to be a good example of the product. So be the product. Be a product of the product. I like what our Ruby director, Sylvia, always says, I am the product of the product. So use the product first, have the first-hand experience, then it's good to explain. Then you will look so authentic. You will have points to explain gradually your experience that you have had. Then you will be giving genuine stories. Don't just talk about it happened with my friend, it happened with so and so. You're sharing videos that happened in Zambia. You're sharing videos that happened in, you do not have a single thing that you have done yourself. So it is good to be a product of the product. Then, of course, when somebody places an order, you're talking about you deliver excellence. Like you promise delivering, please deliver. Don't give excuses. Oh, these products are out of stock. Oh, this is what happens in our company. No, deliver excellence. When you promise you will deliver, if there is a shortfall, go back to the customer and tell this customer, I am sorry, we have run short of the product, but it will be coming in. We have been advised it will be coming in a month or in 2 months' time. So go back to your customer. Let them know the position as it is. Like that, they will trust you. But when you just keep off, you don't expect to get supplying, say, volumes, they will not trust you again. Probably somebody else will come and take over whatever request that he was making. Then you also need to offer value before you close. Like me, I think I have really spent a lot on offering value. That is probably even samples. You need to go out of your way to. For Supergro, I have really given out, that one of samples. Let them go and try, and then they can come back to you. So you need to be willing. You must look at the value that you are having before you. What are you looking at in the future? So for me, what I did is I focused on the farmers that I had. And I did small quantities. Of course, some I could sell at very low prices just to enable them to start off. And then, of course, yes, most of my customers are agro shops. And so after I have sold, they are satisfied, they may not find me. Don't just disappear. Tell them you can get this product at point, this shop. So they will go there, the nearest shop there, they go and find it there. Then you also need to now build your referrals. In this case, you say you have been to customer A and they are happy. What do you do in this case? Request if they can give you a referral. Don't just say, and now be happy this customer is a happy. Request if they can give you, if they can refer you to another person who will be able to buy another 1 liter from this other person. So you are able to sell your volumes. You can sell as an individual at a personal level. You can sell the singles. You can even sell 2 cases in a month other than doing the bulk. So you also need to look at where you want to do your business. You can decide to sell to the farmers directly, one-on-one. You can decide to talk to scale farmers. Even though it's difficult, it's not easy to access the large-scale farmers. Their contacts are not easily accessible, but if you're able to reach them, you can do one delivery that will give you very, very good PVs. So get your target market. Where do you want to do your business? Then use what is it called? Once you have sold the product, you need to go back and find out whether whatever stock that you sold to them, like 6 months ago, 3 months ago, ulimaliza ile product. Do you still need a refill? Do you need another 1 liter to be able to continue to do whatever you're doing? So get back to your old customer, the people that you serve, get their contacts in place, and be able to do we call a repurchase. Yeah. So you will find that somebody, yes, he needed the product, but they lost your contact. So you say, imagine, I was just looking for your number. So by going back to that customer, you will make another sale. And especially this season, go back to your people, the people that you sold your products to. Find out whether they have a need and you close. So actually what we are talking about here is the three basic things that you need to appreciate the product, use it, share the product to another person that is using it, and then you, by so doing, you will have created a network of people to serve. And this is what we have always been told by our leaders, that be the first user of the product, introducing to another business, get somebody else to start to do what you're doing, and be there to support them as they grow. Yeah. But again, don't dwell so much on the people that do not want to work with you. I think that is one thing I have realized, that you shouldn't really be chasing to have to do the business. Do the business, appreciate the business, and let it do great things for you. And so it says, if you knock, the door will be open to you. If you seek, you will find. And so I keep knocking this door, and I know it is soon opening, and opening well. I thank you so much, 5DD. I want to bounce it back to you. Thank you so much, even for giving me an opportunity to take the team through on how to build a strong customer base. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Let's appreciate on the charts there. Let's appreciate Christine Ondari. That was a rich content. Very clear, very practical, simple to follow. You can be sure, Christine, I have also learned a couple of things because no one can say they have now graduated. Those who are very good students, they will keep on learning. And now I understand why you are always doing very high PVs. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Build communication skill, treat the business like a business, believe in the products and have passion, be customer focused, not money focused, not just to sell. You move from selling to serving. Be patient with the customers. Have your own story. Don't just rely on other people's stories. Deliver excellence. Start small, build referrals. Follow up with your customers. So much that you've shared with us. I can only say thank you so much for preparing thoroughly. Members, I'm sure this is what we've been looking for. If you have been having challenges building customer base, now start practicing what you have learned. You might not practice everything at the same time, but at least pick a few of the items and say, this month of April, I'll do X, Y, Z so well until I get results. And by and by, you'll find yourself doing even more than what Christine is doing. Thank you so much, Christine. And without much ado, I want to switch gears. Yes, continue appreciating Christine for that very elaborate and thorough training. As I now take us to another short but important session, that is recognition. Of course, we'll be recognizing those who have built a good customer base because it is reflected by your personal points. But just before then, if you allow me, I'll start with personal sponsoring. Let me go to that. As I said, the month of March was really explosive. We had people doing quite a huge business. As I have always said, what you did last month, let it just be a starting point for greater success the coming month. Today was the end month, and if you did very well, congratulations. If you didn't do so well, you focus on April. Let me also mention this that if you already did your 100 points for the month of March, but your points you would want to increase a little bit, maybe to get the next payment bracket, you can be able to do that tomorrow up to early afternoon. And that's something you need to check. Please check on your points to be sure that they are the way you would have wanted them to be. If you're almost at 500 points, push them because 500 points means 5%. If you're almost at 1,000, push to 1,000 and increase the payment percentage to 10. Almost 2,000, push it to 2,000, get 15%. Almost 3,000, like that, all the way to 4,000, where you get 25%. Okay, sponsoring. Let us see those who have been able to do personal sponsoring. For the new members, personal sponsoring, these are the number of people you bring on board in a month. And we don't regard it as really personal sponsoring if you are not doing it as 3 in 30, or rather, having your downlines having 100 personal points the same month of joining. So let's start with those who have sponsored one. And the first one is Faith Gaira, well done. Haron and Damaris Masharia, Hezron Moreithi, Jacqueline Odiko, Jethro Kisia, Sylvia Buibo, Dr. Julia Athiambo, Christine Ondari, well, leading by example there. Constanza Morioki, well done. Elizabeth Maina, congratulations to this team. Beatrice Chege, Sama Cherangat, and the list continues. We go to Jotham Katika, Susan Mureithi, Mase Dirango, Zureha Shiro, Lydia and Charles Odero, Nancy Imbandi, Veronica Kandago, Mase Chemngetich. All those people were able to sponsor, 20 of them were able to sponsor one person each. We also have people who sponsored two. And on this list, we have Mary Bochi, well done. Julius Kadigi, Barnabas Odok, well done. Lydia Mwesa, yes, they all sponsored two. Did we have someone sponsoring three? Yes. Congratulations to Alice Nyagoa and Amos. They sponsored three. Well done. They did a straight 3 in 30. Leading by example. Doing very well. Then we had someone sponsoring 4. This was the highest. And congratulations to our upcoming president, none other than Okech Florence, who sponsored 4. Piorus and myself also sponsored 4. And I want to ask us to give congratulations, particularly to Okech Florence, because she's doing very, very well. What is the secret? I would only say talk to as many people, but also, more importantly, make sure you are doing as many meetings. That is one-on-ones, as well as inviting to the group meetings. Should you do that, then you realize that it will be very easy for you to get to this level of sponsoring 4 and above. I don't know whether, Okech, though this is an ambush, I don't know whether where you are, you can be able to say hi to us for just a single minute and say something with effect to that top sponsoring. Sorry for the ambush. If you are able, Florence Okech, are you able? All right, all right. And it's a skill. It is a skill you develop. You might not be good at the beginning, but if you have passion for this, and you start doing the simple things we talk about, prospecting a lot, talking to people so much, it will become something you'll be enjoying as we move on. Okay. Seems Okech is not able to say hi to us, but then let's proceed to personal PVs. Personal PVs. Personal points are the points you get when you buy products in your own name. Not considering your team, but your own name. Whether you're buying for your own use or for your customers. And again, here we celebrate those who have done more than 500 points. That's where we start from 250 and above. But then from our list here, you realize that all the top 10 had more than 500 points. So we'll start with number 10, a new distributor who is coming us up very, very well. Charles Kokombo, 502 personal points. I think he's very young in the business, just few days, and you can see that great speed there. Charles, I had seen you in the call. We salute you. Congratulations. We have number 9, Barnabas Odok, also just a month, but leading by example. Brought Charles, and now you can see how he's doing. So you can already guess that by end of the month, he had taken several steps. This is the way to go. Congratulations, Barnabas. You are doing very well. We appreciate that. Dr. Julia Adhiambo, number 8, 684 personal points. Well done. Professor there, David Maweo, 696 personal points. Number 6, Winnie Karina, always on this list, doing very well, 780 personal points. Number 5, congratulations to Caroline Cheruyot, 1,032 personal points. Do I have to tell you that this is real Supergro there? You get it right with Supergro, you'll never go wrong. Number 4, Susan Koskei, 1368, 1,368 personal points, purely Supergro. Now you can see how important this is. Another pure Supergro here. Christine Ondari, our trainer for the day, 1,388 personal points. Number 2, much of it Supergro, though mixture. Josphat and Puros, 2,221 personal points. And our number 1 for the month of March, pure Supergro. Ladies and gentlemen, again on the charts, let's celebrate Joan Bet, 2,700 personal points, pure Supergro. What does that tell you? If you are not doing well in Supergro, just have that determination. I want to be very good at it. Start it where you are. No one was born very good at it. Everyone just started somewhere. So as we celebrate Joan there, allow me to move on to the next thing. And that is brand new managers. Oh, I see. Before we go to that, I can see Okech is able to say hi to us. Just 1 minute. There, you'll remember that Okech Florence became a Safran director in a record time of less than 7 months. And so we could give her 1 or 2 minutes to just tell us something about really how she's able to sponsor so many, yet she's doing it on part-time basis. You can take it away, Okech Florence, for a minute or 2.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, 5DD, for giving me this chance to say hello to Superstars team and also to share my tips on how to sponsor so that you grow a bigger business. So actually, sponsoring is key in our business. And if you don't sponsor, for sure your business will not grow. So there are basics that are required for sponsoring. And one of it The first one is having a list of prospects. It is very, very important for one to have a list of prospects where you call these people, talk to them, and you introduce them to their business. At times, you're even forced to do one-on-ones over the phone so that you exhaust your list as you sponsor some, and some of them remain your customers. The other thing that you do is to invite these people. With the regular meetings, if you invite quite a number of people, you also get to add on your list the people maybe who did not join and they are willing to join. So you keep following these people and you end up sponsoring them. So the other thing that you do, when you invite these people, some of them we invite on Facebook. So you need to send things like some tools, some videos. Actually, in our back office, we have quite a number of videos. So you share the videos also so that these ones can really confirm what the business is all about. Different success stories from different people. This encourage these people. Actually, let me say, there are evidence that this business works. So this one also helps you to sponsor. The other thing is to also show the plan by presenting. Presentation. Presentation is also very, very important, because if you don't explain the business very well, these people will not understand and they end up not joining you. So to our new distributors, learn how to present as early as possible so that you are able to talk to people anywhere. And the other thing is that you really have to talk. Open your mouth. Yesterday, I learned that when you open your mouth, you close your mouth, you have also closed your business. So when you open your mouth, you open your business and your business will grow bigger and bigger. So if you learn to present very early, it is very, very important, because you'll start talking to people as early as possible, and your business will also grow as faster. And last but not least, follow up. Make sure that you follow up these people. Ever more often than not, you invite people to the meetings, they get to know about the business, that they may not have the money. But if you do the follow-up, you'll find out that some of these people end up joining. So do not give up or do not lose hope when they don't pay on the first day. Follow them up. And you can follow them up after even up to 8 times. Do not give up on anybody. Because the moment you give up, you can give up on a diamond. So keep following these people and you will sponsor many and many people, and your business will grow to the level that you want it to go. Thank you very much, our 5DD, for giving me this chance. And I believe that what I've shared is going to help us sponsor many more members in our teams. Thank you very much. Back to you, our 5DD. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That is exactly what I wanted the team to really hear, that sponsoring is not difficult. It's just having the courage to do those simple things. And you can mute yourself, okay, please. And as you do those simple presentations, then you find yourself getting as many people joining your business as possible. So thank you so much. And let's now move on to the next part of the recognition, that is brand new managers for the month of March. And we are so proud of these leaders who are taking steps, because the more you take steps, the bigger the bonus that you'll be getting. So for the first person here, the first one is, let's give it up for Charles Kokombo. a brand new manager there, very young in the business, but taking steps. Congratulations, Charles. And we also had in the month of March, Anne Cherotich. Congratulations, Anne. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We are very proud of you. You've started your journey towards becoming a director. Don't stop there. Go for the next level. How do you become a manager? By doing 500 points. So if you don't become a manager, the month of April is your month. Accumulate 500 points. Day 1, do 50 points, 100 points. Day 7, add more points. When you sponsor somebody, those points are still included there. Keep on adding. By end of the month, you are at 500 points and above, and you are a brand new manager. So if you're not a manager in this call, April, let it be your month. You confess, you possess, work for it, it becomes a reality. And you are paid at 5%. We want everybody to be earning bonuses. Oh, and in Zambia, we also had a manager, Samuel Mulonzu. Congratulations, Samuel. We are very proud of you. I know you are headed to the highest levels up there. Finally, we had brand new senior managers. And help me to celebrate our brand new senior manager, starting with Barnabas Odok. Definitely an upcoming director anytime. Moving very, very fast. Amazing speed there. Congratulations, Bwana Odok. And Caroline Cheruyot. Congratulations, Caroline. I'm sure you're also headed to director. We really want to celebrate as many directors in our convention on 9th of May. And you are truly great potential and candidates. So that is where we'll stop our recognition tonight and our training, just to really wish us the very best month of April. One secret, if you want to perform very well in the month of April, start with all the energy as if you are ending the month. Many people do the opposite. They waste a lot of time. They are sluggish at the beginning. Towards the end, a lot of pressure, which doesn't necessarily yield much. The secret is start with energy as if you are closing the month tomorrow. By mid of April, you will be doing so well. Sponsor at the beginning so that the people you sponsor will also be able to sponsor, and by the end of the month you have a very big team and therefore huge volume of points. Simple strategy there. Simple strategy. The other thing is, try to do your 100 personal points in day 1, day 2. Don't let this week end before you have done your 100 personal points. Don't focus on thousands. At least your 100 personal points by end of this week, by Friday. It will surprise you how well you'll do this month. Some announcements. The very first and obvious one is our convention on 9th of May. Please, if you have not registered, I beseech you, you are making a huge mistake. Register. It's never too late. Register and be part of that growth. Your business will never be the same again. All the people that you've seen shining, their journey started in such conventions. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've not registered, please do. If you have already registered, there's a group for all those who have registered where you are giving the sizes for your t-shirts and all that, so that we will be able to cater for all that, the t-shirts and other branded materials. This month of April that we are starting, we'll be sharing more details about the convention, especially to those who have registered, so that we will be able to have as many guests and have fun, and also be able to sponsor as many people on that day. So thank you so much. Keep an eye on all the meetings that are coming up in your region, Zoom meetings. Use those meetings to sponsor and grow your business. Thank you. Have a lovely night and see you at the top. Have the best month of April ever. Bye-bye and God bless.